Hello everyone, this is Fred with Go Liquor. It's been several weeks, actually it's been a couple of months since we've done anything. We haven't been able to travel or do anything because I have been ill. A couple of months ago we went to New Mexico again to visit some people, and I wound up with COVID and wound up in ICU. So subsequently we've been kind of dead in the water. But we're going to get back on the road again and do some other traveling and see what we can come up with. But I want to talk to you about today about this travel trailer. For many years we have been doing motor coaches. Our last motor coach was a Newmar Mountaineer. Big coach. Didn't like it too much traveling in because it was a gas hog, and it took 150 gallons at back then about $4 a gallon. And it was hard to negotiate into places, especially pulling a car. But we decided to go down to an Airstream, to which I'm sitting in right now at my house. And I like it, but there's one thing I'm missing, and that is an onboard generator. And we've been looking around for generators for a long time, and went to Harbor Freight and was going to buy a Predator 9500. I believe it was a 9500. And it was about $1,900 with some coupons that they had going on. But we decided against it because it didn't have a lot of good reviews. A lot of people would get them out of the box and find out that something didn't work on them, or they didn't do as well as it was advertised. But we went to a Westinghouse, which was an 11,000 watt peak and a 9,000 watt standard run, I guess. You know, it continuously have a 9,000 watt. So we can run both ACs, the refrigerator, the microwave, everything we need on this travel trailer. I'm going to show you that in a few minutes here, but there's some drawbacks to that because you got to pull out a cord. I wish that travel trailers would come up with a way that you could put in a gas-powered or diesel-powered generators. They don't have one. Most of the ones, the fifth wheels will get a generator, but they're propane, and they suck propane like crazy. So that's not an option for us. If you're somewhere out in the middle of out in the boonies, and you're running your generator, and you've got two 30-pound or maybe even 40-pound tanks, you're going to go through them pretty quick. Not to say that you're going to go through a lot of gas and diesel as well, but gas and diesel run much more efficient. But anyway, like I said before, we've been off the road for a while because of my illness, and we're back on it. I'm still on oxygen, so I have to walk around with a portable oxygen concentrator. But hopefully I'll get off that pretty soon. But anyway, I just wanted to touch base with everybody and tell them that we're still out there. We're still roaming around looking and trying to get into trouble. But let me get off this right now and walk out to my garage, and I'll show you this new Westinghouse. They're really super good buys. Sometimes you can get them on sale through Amazon. And believe it or not, we bought this one through Amazon, and it was delivered the next day. I kid you not. So let me go out there to the garage with you and let you see what we got. Thank you. Okay everyone, this is the Westinghouse 11,000 watt generator. This runs on propane and gas. You have to use a non-ethanol gas because it tears up the hoses and the carburation system and everything. So you may want to do that on all your small engines, lawnmowers, everything, even weed eaters. That ethanol really destroys an engine. But this is about a 7.5 gallon tank. It's easy to, maintenance wise, it's easy to get into. You just open up this side panel. Let me get it over here. And there's your oil change, your battery, your pull start, everything you need to do to maintain it. The other side has another panel that has the air filter and some other components. But you actually drain your oil down here, and it's a pretty quiet machine. I was really surprised about how well it is. You can stand over this thing and have a conversation. It's that quiet. I used to have a 8,500 watt Champion, and you couldn't hear yourself think with that thing. But this is really quiet. I'm not going to run it in the garage because I don't want to get asphyxiated, but this is a really nice unit. It has a eco-friendly system to where you can turn it down for wattage. It has a 50 amp plug for your RV, a 30 amp, and just one 20 amp. So it's a pretty good machine. It cost me $1,800 and free shipping. So you might want to check it out if you're needing a generator. The only problem that I have with this is that it's about 200 pounds, and it's going to take 4 guys to put it in your truck. I use an engine hoist to put it in mine, but once I get it in there, I'm not taking it out. That's for sure, not by myself. But then again, I don't need to if I'm traveling. But you might want to check it out on Amazon, and this is a pretty good viable option for your RV. Well, when we get back on the road, we'll give you a holler. Maybe we'll see each other. We've got some new things coming up for Go Looker. We have another page that's coming out. It's on Facebook right now. It's called RV Looker. I'm going to try to put a link in it in this video, and you can join us on that as well. And I'm setting up a advertising campaign, or what I want to say, a place that you can post your RVs if you want to sell them. But anyway, this is Fred with Go Looker. Punch the like button, follow us, and maybe we'll see you on the road one day. Talk to you later.